Right now, we launch an API request every time our app component renders. But if you think about it, does the app component really need to know about the TV series array or when and how the call will be launched? The answer is definitely not. We want to keep our app as modular and as simple as possible. That means creating separate components when it's logical to do so. In React, there is a common pattern used known as presentational components and container components. The idea is very simple. Inside your presentational components, you would be concentrated on how things look. You wouldn't specify how the data is loaded or manipulated. And inside containers, you would have all of your functionality. That means how things would work, how data is fetched and manipulated. Most of the time, containers will be stateful. That means they will use state to serve data to our presentational components. Okay, so let's create a containers folder under the src folder. Inside the containers folder, let's also add another folder with the name of series. And inside the series folder, let's add an index.js file. Import React component from React. Create a class with the name of series, which extends component. And let's render, for now, only a div. Let's type in series container. Export default series. Okay. Inside our app component, let's import series from containers series. And let's render it under the length of array message. Save index.js, go back to the page, and we're rendering the series container. Okay, so what we need to do right now is we actually need to copy this code and let's paste it into the series component. And we also need to get this message. Let's also paste it inside our div here. Let's save the series file, then the component file, and let's go back to our page once again. And nothing has changed, so we're seeing exactly the same result as we had at the start of the lesson, but now we have divided the logic between separate components. In the next lesson, we will introduce a series list presentational component, which will list our series inside an unordered list.